Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Influence of the Angels Tarot. This deck is created by Jody Boginski, Barbessi, with Karen Boginski, published by US Game Systems, and thank you so much to US Game Systems for sending this deck our way. As always, in the description box below, I will link where you can legitimately purchase this deck should you want to, and whilst you're there, I do have a link tree that will provide you all of my social media links, as well as my Etsy shop where I do private readings, and my Whatnot app where I sell ritual items and crochet items, all handmade by me. Now, speaking of social media, before we get into this, all of my Linktree social media accounts, those are my only accounts. There are a lot of scammers out there that have made duplicate accounts. And if you see those, please report them. The ones that have brought this to my attention, I appreciate you so much. This is happening so much in the spiritual community and in the tarot community that it is ridiculous. So with that being said, if you do see anyone posing as myself or any of the other creators that you know, usually by a misspelled title name, or screen name, I should say, username, please report them. You can send me a direct message letting me know that, they has sent you a friend request or anything like that to, keep me updated. Thank you so much to those of you who have already done so. I will never, ever reach out to you via direct message or in the comment section to tell you that I have felt drawn to do a reading on you or that you have won something if it is not in a giveaway from a YouTube video. Please be aware of these scammers. They are up to no good and they are scamming people out of their money and their time. So with that being said, let's get into this. So angels may be understood allegorically or literally. Many of the stories about them passed on through the years are often in harmony with traditional tarot card meanings. This deck illustrates the tarot through classic inspired artwork and explores the angels' spiritual influence over human experience. This deluxe set includes a 78 card tarot deck, 2 reference cards, and a 184-page guidebook. The in-depth information includes detailed card descriptions, keyword meanings, angel identification, and special attributes, as well as symbolism in the artwork, card rank meanings, and an angelic message for each card. All right, so this is not a new deck, but this was just republished with a new linen finish. So those of you who have been with me for a while know I love a linen cardstock. So let's get into it. Already have unwrapped the cards, but here's the back. So pretty. And we have the gilded edges. Love that. And let's show you the linen finish. Look at that. Hopefully that picks up. I love it. It just feels really nice in your hand. So before we get to the cards, I just want to take a peek at the guidebook here to see if there's anything pertinent we need to know. So for the major arcana, the card description in the booklet includes the angel identification, important symbols on the card, direct meaning, and then the shadow meaning. So they describe aspects of a particular tarot card that are not usually considered. The shadow meaning is often in contrast with the direct meaning. It can be a side effect or the result of what happens when a direct meaning is pushed to the extreme. It can speak to the motivation behind the direct meaning. Beware, the shadow meaning is not the opposite of the direct meaning. For example, the Two of Cups direct meaning is union, coming together, and partnership. The opposite of this would be a relationship that is breaking up. The shadow meaning, however, is a relationship that is too close, smothering, or codependent. Nice. All right, so the angelic message is an affirmation, cautionary advice, blessing, or prayer closely related to the card's meaning. Awesome. So I'm going to let you in on the fact that I don't know very much about angels. It's not something that I'm well versed in. So I'm going to go into this with a complete novice point of view as far as angels go. But with everything else, I'll be giving my opinion on. And right away, I absolutely love the borders. I love the classical style. For those of you who are going to want a deck with diversity, this probably isn't going to be the deck just based upon the subject matter as well as the art style. I'm not an art major either, so I couldn't tell you what if it's like a Renaissance age or anything like that. But it is very well done. I think, if I remember correctly, this is also based upon classic artworks that are already done and then they've added to it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I am not a art major, so I'm not quite sure when it comes to art specifics, but that High Priestess card is gorgeous. So the major arcana is going to be based on specific angels or archangels, and then the minor arcana is just kind of like nameless angels, general attributes as far as that goes. I really am enjoying the art style. It feels very rich, like vibrant and alive. I really do like the borders. I like that it's aged. That is a really cool hermit card. Oh, I really do like this linen cardstock. Oh, speaking of the cardstock, we didn't check the thickness or the flexibility. It's actually really nice. So those of you who are familiar with US Game System cardstock will know that I absolutely love their version of cardstock because it's flexible and it shuffles really well, as well as it holds up really nicely too. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. And when you have 78 cards, me personally, I do not want to try to shuffle really thick cardstock. That is an interesting death card. Oh. That's a new one. Is that a boar head? Interesting. I'm not used to seeing a rendition of the devil with a boar head. Oh, that's pretty. With the dolphin too. Oh, we have the little cherubs. I'm going to tattle on my mom for a minute because she's probably watching. Hi, Mom. She used to have little cherubs for her like home decor. We had cherub Christmas tree ornaments, like pillows, knickknacks. She just thought they were adorable, I guess. My mom went through several phases of home decor. And it wasn't like she was like super religious or anything. She just liked the aesthetic. Oh my goodness. All right, we are in the minor arcana with the Suit of Cups here. Oh, I love this one. The angel's just like, here, I have this for you. You're not paying attention to me. Oh, this is a art piece that I'm familiar with. Oh, sweet. I like that the angels are just trying to be around in the background, trying to get their attention. That's fun. All the different cups. It reminds me of the Holy Grail situation. I'm really not that well versed with the Bible. I know certain things and that's about it. Always got to point out the animals. It's a great size too. It's not too long or too wide. The angels down there. Swords. Oh my gosh, this angel. I have reviewed a couple angel decks. I don't have a long list of them, but I have to say I really do like this one. This one stands out the most to me out of all of them, as the vibe of what I think of when you are thinking of your classic angels. It doesn't feel like it was forced. Oh, that one's spooky. It's like the evil influence. It just feels very well put together. The symbolism is all there. I feel like this is also a deck that every time you go to use it, you're going to pick up on more things that is in each scene. I think this would be a fantastic deck for those who are wanting to dip their toes into tarot and they come from a Christian background or religious background. Or it would be a good deck for people who are deconstructing their religious backgrounds, because this is a familiar kind of archetype. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with wanting to dive deeper into angels if you are not religious, because after all, it is a very positive and very magical and energetic energy. It makes sense in my head when I say it. Pentacles. Very pretty. It feels very down to earth, even though it's a very heightened energy that we are getting in touch with. Oh, I like this Three of Pentacles a lot. There's just a lot here. Oh. Oh, these colors are beautiful. And I would also say that this is great for beginners too, because of all of the symbolism in the card imagery itself. Oh, this is gorgeous. As well as what is in the guidebook. There seems to be a lot of information, so we'll dive deeper with the guidebook after the flip through here. Ooh, all right, and we got wands. The angel just peeking around that tree. That's pretty too. Oh, ships in the background. Yeah, all of the symbolism I'm getting, I'm really enjoying that. Oh. All right, and then, oh, nice. So we do have the minor arcana number meanings. Awesome. And then suit meanings. So that's fantastic. Little cheat sheets. Perfect. We'll put those aside. And now we'll see how it shuffles. Ooh, that's satisfying. Yes. And yes, I know my nails are atrocious right now, but I had to take off my false ones because I was visiting my baby nephew and I didn't want any clumsiness to be happening. So they're healing right now. All right, can I get a card to read, please? All right. So we are going to read for Justice. Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm going to horribly mispronounce this, but Rigel is known as the Angel of Justice, Fairness, and Harmony. Her name means friend of God. Symbols: scales. This device is used to measure objective reality, so truth and evidence, and represents equity and fairness. It also represents accountability. Sword. In tarot, swords represent a power of the intellect. A sword can cut through illusion and falsehoods, allowing for honest assessment so that justice may occur. Setting. The gilt-edged drapery, marble floor, and pedestal on which Rigel sits indicate power and authority. The outside sky corresponds to the air, sword's mind, connection, and also suggests that nature is unbiased. Direct meaning. Making a fair decision after accurately weighing all sides of the issue. Lacking a biased or prejudiced viewpoint, impartiality. Accepting responsibility for what you have done and failed to do. Shadow meaning. Seeing all sides of the situation may lead to making false equivalencies and indecision. Angelic message. Beware of your own bias. All right. I do just want to see real fast because they're usually in the back. We've got some spreads. Awesome. Okay. Influence of the Angels Tarot spread. And then we have Heart of the Matter Tarot spread. And then about the authors. Awesome, awesome, cool. Okay, so my overall thoughts on this is that it's very, very well done. Angel theme is not necessarily something that I would gravitate toward, but this honestly has to be one of my favorite angel decks that I currently have reviewed. I think it's very beautifully done. It's very classic, and it's very much the way that I have related the imagery of angels. So I guess that's why I gravitate toward it. I feel like the quality, like I said, is very, very nice. This is a nice linen cardstock. I do appreciate that. I think that makes the art pop more and it feel very much of that age and time. And I love the aging of it. I think it's just very overall well done. And I don't think I mentioned the price tag earlier, but it is $26.95. And I think that is a pretty decent price for what you're getting, as well as let's talk about the guidebook. So much information in the guidebook, and it's for the minor arcanas as well. So if you are trying to learn about angels or wanting to get more connected with the archangels, this is perfect for that because it gives you the angel and the minor or the major arcana to kind of relate the energy to. It explains a lot. I love that it goes in depth with the symbolism because then it just gives you more information with that as well. I love that you can use the angel message as a affirmation. So all in all, for me, this is a win. I really do enjoy this type of guidebook, as well as, you know, it's beautifully done. I can't really complain. So with all of that being said, I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you've made it this far, drop a cloud emoji in your comment as well. Thank you so much to US Game Systems for sending this deck my way so I could share with all of you guys. And as always, if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you everyone again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.